pick and roll. I think we're going to see that all year, trying to draw Jerome Jordan away from the basket, and they did a great job. It's one thing doing it, it's another thing executing it, and Thomas just did a great job of receiving and finishing at the basket. Really caused us problems, and give them a lot of credit. They had a lot of energy tonight, and put it on us.
Coach, can you talk about just the turnovers? It seemed like you guys took yourself out of the game.
We did. 16 in the first half, 3 in the second half. I don't know if it was nerves or what, but we have to do a better job with basketball. We have to do a better job of shooting free throws as well. It's 2 games in a row. Turnovers didn't hurt us the first game, but tonight they did. Free throws have hurt us in both games.
Jerome recovering from whatever was bothering him in the first game?
You know, he was fine tonight. No cramps, no nothing. He just wasn't very aggressive. I thought Steven Islet was terrific when we put him in, because you still have to score it back to the basket. I don't care at what point in the game it is. You got a 6'11" guy behind you. You still got to score it. And Steven did a great job of finishing it in the paint. Jerome just did not.
You just talked about the start of the game. It seemed like they just kept coming in waves and waves, and you didn't really have any.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think it's several things. I mean, their execution of the pick and roll, and us not being able to stop. Now, we did go into the game hoping, or not hoping, practicing to basically stop his penetration with our 5-man at the basket. What they do, he's playing 4 guards, they spread you out, they can shoot it. One time, if you notice in the second half, he drove it and kicked it out to Obi. We had just made a run, he hit a 3. We had just made a 3 and he made a 3. And then Terrell Harris and James Anderson are absolutely the best I've seen at shooting a corner jump shot. They can really knock down the 3 from those spots. So we didn't want them to drive and kick for 3s all night. Even though they still did that, they had their way. But they only shot 14 threes. And they've shot as many as 30-some in their exhibition game. So that and the combination of turnovers just doesn't give you much of a chance.
What do you want to do against the pick and roll? Do you want to trap it? Do you want to?
No, we weren't going to trap it because he's too good, and we don't trap normally. What I wanted to do is basically go under it on him, because he's not a prolific three-point shooter like Harris and Anderson. Go under it and then center field it with my 5-man. But he got by us and made some plays.
What did you tell the team at halftime?
Well, there was a calmness about us today, and we've practiced really well. I thought we were ready to play. I really did. And we just talked about those things I just talked about. You can't give yourself a chance to win when you have 16 turnovers.
We got off to a pretty good start, and that really was key for us. Not just in this game, but for the fact that we just haven't, in the last 4 games, gotten off to a good start. And that's been a point of emphasis for us as a basketball team. The last 2.5 days, he's talking a lot about coming out with some more focus, more energy in general, not just because it's against a good basketball team. And I thought we did that tonight. I thought our guys really executed our game plan early. We rebounded the ball much better. Obviously, if you were here last game, you saw our rebound performance in that last game is a little bit different tonight. We've tried to do some things the last couple of days to try to remedy some of those problems. But when you're playing as many games as we are right now in a short span, we don't have much time to practice on our weaknesses. We're spending all of our time preparing for teams, which is not good when a team's trying to learn a new system and there's so many things we need to work on. So, but overall, we're just happy to get this victory against a very, very good Tulsa team who, definitely, came in here ready to play, and we're ready to compete. That's a good basketball team we played tonight. Very good.
The rebounding, was it more effort? Is there anything particular you noticed tonight?
More effort, no question. More attention to detail, more attention to going back and watching film, and we brought guys up individually in the offices and showed them where we weren't rotating to rebound. We were doing a lot of standing and watching and standing and staring rather than reacting. And, you know, a lot of those guys learned by just watching film that we weren't in position a lot of times to rebound the ball. And when we were in position, a lot of times we weren't reacting to get it. So that, along with a few drills we did, but just attention to it, just focus on rebounding the ball better. But you know, that's always going to be something that we're going to have to focus on. I don't want to say it's going to be a struggle for us to rebound all year, but it's not going to be something that comes easy with this basketball team or basketball team at all.
The way you guys played in the first half, was that the best you've seen this team play since you've?
Oh, no question. That's you know, and I've been you know, I've showed our team a lot of my UMass teams, and that's, you know, that's how we envision we want to play for 40 minutes, and that's what I told our team in the locker room after the game. In order for us to become great and, you know, try to become a great team, the best team we can be, then we got to figure out how to bottle up that for 40 minutes. But that's progression. What we did tonight is without question progression. As far as understanding what we want a little bit, executing a scout report, playing hard, playing focused, playing, you know, making the game 94 feet. So, you know, this team is still learning. I can't emphasize that enough. In the last 9 days, we've done nothing but prepare for our opponents, which is not good. You know, we still have a lot of work to do on the system and them fully understanding the, you know, what it's all about.